All right, welcome everybody to game number 2 of this afternoon. The Buster Kelso USA Classic. Magnolia Heights getting set to take on Father McGiveny out of Carbon, Illinois. And Shaker, we told one of their coaches between games that we would be streaming. He asked what we were doing, so I told him it was a stream. So if we've got anybody from Illinois joining us, first of all, we apologize for the southern accent. We welcome you. And we will do our best to bring you what we expect to be a really good baseball game between the Magnolia Heights Chiefs and the Father McGiveny Griffins.
We should apologize just in general.
Yeah, we're average at best, some tell us, but this is out of Glen Carbon, Illinois. I apologize.
Bunch of Cardinals fans up there.
Yeah, Father McGiveny. I don't know. They could be more Cubbies.
Well, the coach that gave me this roster, he said a lot of Cardinals. He said, but I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
So they don't like me as much.
So give Chiefs fans a little bit of background on Father McGiveny. They are one of the better programs in the state of Illinois. They are in a single-A classification. They have had a state runner-up in a couple of different playoff appearances and deep runs. To their credit, the last few years. So again, another quality opponent in front of the Chiefs this afternoon. So on the mound, Quincy Pratt. First pitch in there for a strike.
Leadoff hitter, left-handed hitter, Cannon Camp.
Camp is a 2025, so he is a senior. This team has several commitments, several signees. So again, another, like I just mentioned, quality opponent. Ethan Barnes handling the catching duties here in game number 2. Cole Prosick at third, Trey Miller at short, Carter Drumheller at second, and once again Preston Sowell at first base, just as game number 1 ended. In the outfield, it is the same as it's been for about 15 games in a row now. Here's the 2-2. Bouncer to second. Drumheller fields it, throws. Speedy runner there, but he's able to get him by a couple of steps. So 1 up, 1 down here in the top of the first. Get you the outfield. As we mentioned, it's Coley, Burford, and Price. And now the home plate umpire is saying something to the Father McGiveny dugout. I'm not really sure.
I missed that one.
But yeah, I thought it was just two teams trying to be engaged in a baseball game. Breaking ball, strike 1.
It's going to be 2-hole. Number 1, Omar Avalos.
He's a 2027, so that's a sophomore. Bouncer to Drumheller, trying to go 2 for 2. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, those first two guys at the top of their order are not the slowest guys I've seen.
No, Chris said he found some video on the internet from their either earlier this year or late last year, and said they had some guys that could really swing it. And one of those guys is this one right here, a St. Louis commit by the name of Drew Kinhead. Got to let you try it.
I'm going to go with Kleinheider.
Well, Kleinheider lines this one to third, and Prosick just couldn't either pick it up off the bat or something. It hit off the end of his glove and then into shallow left field. So a 2-out base runner for the Griffins. So Justin Tahar, third baseman, 6'3", 190. He is a senior. Takes the first pitch breaking ball from Pratt in there for a strike. So Pratt, just as Sowell did in game number 1, able to get ahead of the hitters early. Now you just got to be able to put them away. Doubles the breaking ball up, strike 2. So as you can hear, the wind's still blowing pretty good this afternoon. not letting up. Bouncer back through the middle, and it's a 2-out single followed the error. So 2 base runners for the Griffin here in their half of the first inning.
Like you said, we doubled up the breaking ball for strikes 1 and 2, and then I don't dislike the fastball there if you want to try to sneak it back, but I think even Quincy will tell you it can't be right there in the middle.
So Isaac Windler will come to the plate now with 2 on and 2 out. Good fastball there, called a ball.
What that is, Blue?
We'll go with inside because it definitely was not up. Here comes the 1-0. Pratt with a couple looks at second. Fastball outside corner, called a strike.
Same pitch.
So here comes the 1-1. He asks for time and he gets it. Breaking ball. Home plate umpire doesn't make the call, so we'll say he did not go. So now they're going to ask if he went. He did not.
That'd be a tough call to make right there. You can see.
Popped up on the infield. Drumheller is over, and he puts his paw on it to retire Father McGiveny in the top of the first. So they have a couple of runners reach. No runs, 1 hit, 1 Chief error, and 2 were left on. We'll head to the home half of the first with the Chiefs coming up to bat for the first time this afternoon. All right, Trey Miller going to lead it off for the Chiefs once again here, as he has done all season long. So Miller was 0 for 3 in the game earlier today. Takes the fastball there for a ball. Bouncer to first, fielded on the big hop. And Miller is retired for the first out. On the mound this afternoon for Father McGiveny is Kemp. Kennon Kemp. He's a right-hander, 6'5", 5'11". He's a senior. Again, we're assuming these numbers match what is being reported here to the tournament.
I think 6'5" is a little generous.
Well, then maybe this isn't him. Pitch called a strike. This was hit well to right. Will it get down fair? It will not. Foul. 0-2. Well, you were given a roster, weren't you?
Yep.
All right, so let's see if it matches. Yeah, so Cannon Camp. And maybe, maybe perfect game. Maybe maybe the profile's a little generous. How about 5'11"? How about I looked on the wrong line? How about the broadcaster messed up?
No, I saw it. They swapped them on you.
0-2. This one's lined into left field, and Cole Prosick will give the Chiefs the one out base runner. Yep, so broadcaster messed it up. He is actually 5'11". So here is Ethan Barnes, the Chiefs' leading hitter. Did not record a hit in the first game. So maybe you could say he is due. First pitch, healthy hack from Barnes.
Camp is a little more kind of traditional. Fits are what we do a little better to face, I think. Than the slow lefty.
Talking to Chris between games, you heard him. He was more frustrated with just the overall offensive approach. He just felt like we let Mumford dictate, everything about that first game and didn't make the adjustments that you would hope a lineup of this caliber would make. 0-1. Foul straight back, 0-2.
And we talked about earlier not to take anything from them. Stephen Kemp from Mumford did a heck of a job.
Oh, he earned it.
For sure.
He earned it. He flirted with disaster a couple times, but again, he got it done and made big pitches for them when he needed to. Here's the 0-2 to Barnes. After a long pause, breaking ball. It's up. This was line to left. Will it get down? It does. And Prosick and Barnes have gone back to back here in the bottom of the first. So here's Preston Sowell drawing the start today at first base. Sowell, his first at bat of game 2, and he steps off. This one's hit well to third, but he's able to get a paw on it and retire Prosick on the fielder's choice. That's the second out of the inning.
Pretty good play right there.
Yeah, really nice. Good ball was hit hard. It's three barrels in a row.
So 2 down, first and second. Quincy Pratt looking to drive in a run for your Chiefs.
Breaking ball called a strike. Pratt was 1 for 3 in the first game. Yeah, 1 for 3 with a double. And asking for time because they said there's a what? What are they doing?
Something on the field, a ball maybe. Center fielder's going to get it.
Where in the world did it come from? Must have been left from pregame or something because that would be from that field over there that they're playing on. That'd be what, a 500-foot home run, 600.
That'd be farther than anybody I've seen here able to hit it.
So that would obviously not the case.
So reset at 0-1, runs at first and second for Pratt. Camp comes set.
Oh, 1 hit sharply to the shortstop. Nice play on the backhand side, but he slides and can't get it to the second baseman in time. It's an infield single for Quincy Pratt, who will give way to a courtesy runner, and that looks like it will be Hayden Jones. So the bases are loaded for Burford.
So shortstop makes a good play there. We've talked about it before. With 2 outs, runner at second. Even if you don't get an out, you just got to find a way to keep it on the dirt. Keeps us from scoring. So now we got to have another hit somewhere, and Burford's about to get it done.
Pitches up, ball 1. So Kemp. So the Chiefs have faced a Kemp and now a Kemp. K-A-M-P. Cannon Kemp drawing the start. And this one hit sharply to second. He bobbles it just a bit. Burford runs well, but he's not fast enough to beat that one out. And Kemp is able to escape a bases loaded jam in the bottom of the first. No runs, 3 Chief hits, no Griffin errors, and 3 were left on. We'll head to the second, no score. All right, top of the second we go. Quincy Pratt out for his second inning of work. And he is facing Ben Sink, and Sink lines it back up the middle. So leadoff base runner here in the second for Father McGiveny.
It's going to be number 8, Mason Holmes.
Holmes, a senior outfielder, 5'11", 150. Quick pickoff throw over. And this one's fouled straight back. Barnes almost gets taken out on the ricochet there. Ball gets all the way back to Quincy, and the field umpire wants to take a look at it. Here comes the 0-1, fouled off again, 0-2. This time someone in the Griffin dugout almost gets taken out.
Holmes waits a long time to swing. That's a pretty quick, short swing. Allows him to see it a little bit longer.
This one's fouled off sharply. So I saw you eavesdropping on the field umpire from Game 1's description of the balk. After this pitch, tell us what he said he saw.
So he kind of admitted without admitting that he wasn't sure of, had he been doing it that way the whole game, or which he had. I think it threw him off a little bit when he went runner at third, so he went back to wind up instead of stretch as we get that double play ball right there.
Trey Miller, 6'3", double play there. Nice turn to clear the bases.
But he got off of that topic and went to, instead of, this is what I call that, he just started blaming him for, he wasn't in contact. When he would turn in the windup, he would not be on the rubber anymore, which a lot of, they wear out a hole, and so you kind of have to play it where you can, but I don't know. I think he knew he had messed it up. And then he even brought up, he's like, Paul kind of threw me on the bus and told me this ain't right.
Well,
he was a pretty talkative fella.
Well, again, you hate it, but it did end up being the run difference score-wise in the game, but overall you can't blame it on that because we had a couple opportunities offensively and we didn't cash in. So there's a 2-out walk from Pratt.
This is going to bring up the 9-hole, number 5, Ty Etchison.
And courtesy runner there. Etchison is a junior. For this ball club, pitch misses inside. So according to Max Preps, Father McGiveny is 1-0 on the year. They won their first ball game 12-0. And based on this one's hit sharply to left. Coley is able to cut it off. That should hold everybody to one base. But based on their Twitter announcement, they've made this trip a couple of times. And then when it changed to a bracket event 2 years ago, they are one of the 2 teams that have won it in its current format. I think that's when they changed the name to start honoring Coach Kelso as well. I think this just forever was the USA High School Classic.
Yep. The most competitive high school tournament in the country is what used to be on the T-shirt when I was in high school.
This is the 28th, I think I saw, 28th edition of this event. Breaking ball misses up.
And not to age myself too much, but that was before Perfect Game and PBR and all those other things. It was a good tournament. Still is. People came from all over.
Tried to duck it, called a strike. Houston, Tennessee is in this event. The number 2 team from IMG in this event. A couple other schools I saw as well that would be names folks would recognize, but because my memory's not great, I can't recall them on the spot here.
So their pitcher, Cannon Camp, another little battle he's got going here with Quincy. Choked way up.
Here comes the 1-2. We'll go with down.
Must have been up.
Yeah, see, there you are being funny, and I'm just being my normal, literal, blunt self.
No, that's
because I have no personality, no humor, nothing.
I disagree.
Here's the 2-2. Bouncer to short. Miller fields it on a high hop. Throws a little high, but Sowell is a tall man himself, and that will do it for the Griffin in their half of the second. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 were left. We'll be right back with more Chiefs baseball on Chief TV. All right, Leland Weldon will lead it off for the Chiefs in their half of the second. Weldon was 1 for 2 in game number 1. No, I think he actually got a third attempt. I think he was 1 for 3 because he led off the 7th. So,
yep.
Short-term memory good, long-term memory not so much.
Looks like little man here in the stands got him a foul ball. I'll sign that for him after the game.
Got to be pretty excited about that. Weldon pops it up. Will it stay in play? It looks like it will. First baseman thinks he has it, and he does not. Overran it. Just a touch, strike 1. So Weldon with new life.
As you said, new life here. Leland steps back in. Trying to find a way on base. You know you got to get on base after that. I mean, it's kind of a thing. There you go. Miss a ball. Next pitch, single up the middle.
No one yet more than the Father McGiveny dugout as they were a little frustrated with the first baseman. Now he puts his hand over his glove over his mouth so he can let out what frustration he needs to. And it's a leadoff base runner for the Chiefs in the second. Shaw Coley now at the plate, squares to bunt, bunts it right back to the pitcher. We'll see if they take a chance at second. Doesn't even look at second and gets the out at first. Interesting decision. Leland not the swiftest of foot, but the pitcher never even took a look. So Jack Price.
You know, maybe a tough day hitting. Coach McMahon decided, you know what, we get a chance to score a run, we're going to try to get one.
Jack Price, the 9-hole hitter, who did have a hit to his credit in game 1. Well, asked for time, it's given. But the pitcher goes ahead and delivers the pitch because it was rather close.
That was pretty late.
This one's hit well to left center. Will it hang up? It does. Tough break there for Jack because the wind kind of forced that. When you see Chris shaking his head because he's proud of that. That's a good barrel for a guy that, and he'll admit, has been struggling at the plate. So Jack puts another good swing on one here this afternoon.
Yeah, that's his second ball. He's hit hard, just gets held up. You know, kind of touched on it between games with Coach McMahon. You try to square balls up, and we do, but, you know, every now and then you play in a game where you just have to figure out the condition and get it done. But, yeah, that's two barrels he's found for sure.
Trey Miller 0 for 1. Fouls this one off.
High hopper to the first baseman. The U3 put out to lead off first.
Comes the 0-1 from Camp. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So one pitch away from getting out of this is Camp. He will come set. They'll take a look back at Weldon. Misses outside 1 and 2. Check swing, fouls it off.
Willie Mays Hayes. Check swing.
Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Camp goes soft. It's in the dirt. 2 and 2.
So worked his way back even with his count.
This one's hit sharply to short, sliding on the backhand side. Throw is in time. That's a really nice play with shortstop because Trey Miller is a pretty quick runner. So that will do it for the Chiefs in the second. They get one hit, no errors, and one was left. And we'll head to the third when we come back. Top of the third. Father McGiveny getting there. 2-3-4?
Yep.
I believe 2-3-4 to the plate. Getting a second look at Pratt.
Yeah, Omar Valos, the shortstop, again made a pretty good play. Now he gets the lead off, and we can't let him do too many good things in a row. We got to get him out.
He's a sophomore. I believe I mentioned that his first time up. And you hear someone off to our left tell the umpires the same pitch, and I kind of agree with that nice lady. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-1.
As you see him kind of mess around with the ball there, he's thrown some really good ones, but this is probably the least command we've seen Quincy have, and like maybe just not a feel for that breaking ball.
Yeah, and it's not, it's not like it's on short rest or anything. His last time out was Friday, and this one's hit well to right. Price is on his horse, but it cut right back into his glove. I thought for a second that was going to get over his head, but this wind now, if it is in the air, it is most likely going to be an out. So one out here in the top of the third.
Drew Kleinheider.
First pitch breaker.
Or at least that's his name until I'm told differently.
I would put your number out over the airwaves, but you never know. Might be listening. Might start getting a lot of calls and texts late at night asking your refrigerator's running. Cole Prosick on the second hop throws in time. 2 up, 2 down.
That must have been what their dugout said when Cole made the error in the first, because we've used it twice now.
I promise you, no one's laughing at himself and frustrated himself at the same time more than Cole.
No doubt. Is poisy a word? He's pretty poisy.
I think you can say that.
It's probably not a word, but I bet all of y'all knew what I meant.
No doubt. And that one's, they're going to say up.
Must have been down. No, that might have been a little up. That's might be a good call. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
2-0 the count. 2-0 breaker.
Oh.
That's something you don't see at the high school level very much. And
Just Justin Terhar here. He's pretty tall.
He
Get
is.
that call.
Wow, good spot there. 3-1.
In? Because I was going to say, if it's not in, you can't give him both of them. One of them's got to be a strike.
Yep.
Up and down.
Here's the 3-1. Right down Broadway, strike 2.
Hoo-hoo.
I think the only reason he probably called it in was because Barnes caught it outside of his body.
Yeah.
We touched on that some last week. But it was a really good pitch. Did you? I guess you did because you're laughing. Bouncer to Cole. Throw over in time. Nobody's on, so you can do whatever you want. But Quincy separates, flips the ball while on the rubber in his pitching hand, and then finds the grip that he likes, and then also is able to find the third out of the thirds. We'll go to the home half, no score.
Let me get on the board right here.
Yep, home half of the third, about to get underway. Cole Prosick leading it off, so that will be 2-3-4 for the Chiefs.
I picked up that in my broadcasting class of how to speak right as you hit.
Well,
My bad.
I could have given you a little bit of a countdown. That would be the professional producer thing to do, but
Well, that's not us.
no, we're not very professional. Prosick 1 for 1 here in this ball game. Shows bunt, pulls it back, pitches down. Oh, he wanted to call it a strike, but we'll take the benefit of that one. He flinched.
Got a little flinch.
Yeah. False start on the offense. Here's the 2-0. There you go. You got two pitchers that if you can do that in 2-0 count in high school baseball, you will keep people off balance. Here's the 2-1. Comes with a fastball. It is a big league fly ball to the center fielder. It's starting to fall quickly to his left. Wind pushed it that way, but it's 1 up, 1 down.
Ethan Barnes, single in the first. In the first.
Yep, single in the first. Camp delivers his first pitch to Barnes. Breaking ball down.
You hear Coach Satellite, and Barnes definitely gets in his legs.
Yeah,
as you say.
I saw some pictures earlier today from the side view of just his overall batting stance. It's pretty special. Bouncer to short. He's retired 6-3. Old commentator's jinx there. Brag on him, and he's retired 6-3. Preston Sowell.
Hit the hard ground ball to third baseman. Made the pick to the side. Fielder's choice is his last one. And it happens again.
It's going to be a bang bang play at first. Nope, shortstop decides not to throw it. But yeah, he had another missile to the third baseman, and he got his glove on it. Got his glove on it, and it'll be a 2-out single for Sowell. Here's Quincy Pratt.
Quincy with an infield hit. First at bat.
Breaker. Third baseman gets a chance to redeem himself. He'll choose to go the short way, and that will retire the Chiefs in the third. No score through 3 here between Father McGiveny and Magnolia Heights.
Pratt gets ready to start the second. Hitter tries to get timeout. He's going to miss ball 1 down. And Isaac Windler leading off for the Griffin. Again, misses down for ball 2. And we're going to go 3-0 to this leadoff hitter. Top of the 4th. Borderline call right there. It's going to be ball 4. That should bring up Ben Sink, who singled in his first at bat. Quincy in the stretch, runner at first. Ben Sink gets ready for the first pitch, squares the bunt. It's going to be a ball back to Quincy. Then we got to play at second, and we do. So it's pretty hard contact there on the play. Coach McMahon looks like he's going to go talk to the umpire. Looks like he's going to go talk about why we did not get the interference play with the runner sliding into second. And I don't know if you saw it, Jake. It was pretty tough contact. Throw was high. To me, from here, it didn't look like he slid through the base, but he definitely has a better angle than I do.
Yeah, so high school baseball gets a little tricky. If there's any contact, pretty sure you get the benefit of the call. But also, here's the other thing that the second base umpire, or excuse me, the field umpire did wrong there. It's not his call in a two-man crew. It's the home plate umpire's call, and now they will get together and talk about it. And the reason being on the rotation, he's immediately got to turn to first to see the back end of 100%. The double play. So they're going to get together and talk about it. But the problem is, now you're asking a home plate umpire to basically
make a call that he should have called.
throw his partner under the bus, and he's not gonna do it. So with one out here,
it's going to bring up Mason Holmes into the 6-3 double play.
So yeah, just tough right there. Maybe get another ground ball, turn it to play. This is the time on this field that balls to the right side become a little bit of a factor. Sowell does have the shades on. It's just the way the sun sets. It's really bad in June. May not be as bad in April as some of you know the earth turns from time to time. There's that bouncer to short. Miller didn't even attempt to get the runner at second, and it was the right decision. There's 2 outs now with a runner in scoring position.
That's going to bring up the catcher, Scott Phelps. First pitch swinging, foul ball down to right field. So now 2 outs, runner at second. Quincy Pratt trying to get out of this top of the 4th. Coach McMahon calls Trey at short. You know, get out of there. We're not holding this guy on. Let's cover some ground right here.
It's a really good pitch there. Very competitive at the bottom of the zone. Was hit well to right center field. Burford, basket catch. Something you don't see every day, but he's able to secure it, and that will do it for the Griffin half of the 4th. All right, Braden Burford. Make a play, lead off. That's twice it's happened in this game. See if Burf can find his way on the path. Outside corner called a strike.
So both pitchers, again, you know, working quickly. As a whole, commanding the zone. Tough day to hit. Cold, windy. So, you know, maybe we can be the first to crack this code here and get on the board.
That one's down, 2-1. sharply to short. Throws in time. Burford retired 6-3.
I've been impressed with Valo, their shortstop.
Yeah, he's got a really good glove.
Not a real big guy. Anyway, Leland Weldon with 1 out to the plate.
You know, one of the things that you might have thought about this Father McGiveny team is, you know, how much have they been outside? How good are they going to be on defense? I don't know their facilities. They may have an indoor place they can go. But I'll say this, they are defending it very, very well. This is in front of their dugout for the second out of the inning, but they're defending it very, very well.
Oh, no, this is a really good team.
Here through 3 2/3.
2 out, Shaw Coley. Sack bunt his first at bat. Again, 2 down, nobody on. Trying to find a way to extend this inning.
That one's high. Want to know to Coley. Breaking ball, strike 1. Fouled straight back. 1-2. This one's a bouncer to second. Fields it on the second hop. 4-3 on the put out. And the Chiefs are retired. So we remain scoreless through 4. Quincy Pratt will head out for the 5th when we come back on with Chiefs Baseball. All right, 9-1-2. I believe Coach Turner told me due up for Father McGiveny.
Yep, Ty Etchison, first baseman. I know I've said it already, but I mean, there's a group of coaches at Mag Heights that benefited from maybe the greatest purchase in softball history.
Yeah, the Parkas are coming in handy here on the first day of spring. Inside 2-0.
Yeah, you can tell Quincy's definitely had a hard time maybe with feel. Keeps feeling with the ball. He's not been as sharp in his command.
He got a little help there. 2 breaking balls fouled off down the third baseline. It's a tough day. It's just a tough day to be on the mound.
And he's going to work quick, and he's going to compete, and he's going to do all those things, and he's fought his way through it. But you can tell that something's off today. Cole throws it back to him into the sun.
Yeah, coming from the left to the right of your screen, First baseman, second baseman will have an issue finding the baseball. 3-2 now to the leadoff hitter here in the fifth. Fouled off. Will it catch a car? Will it not? Yeah, oh yeah. Square right on the roof. We're blocked by our bus, so I tried to give us the school car some protection.
2 pitches ago, we talk about his command, but just a competitor, and the full count breaking ball he thought was the call, so we go with it, and he figured out a way to get it done. Good job by Etchison, fouled off, but now this full count for the third time in a row, don't know what's coming, and we miss high. A little excitement from the Griffin dugout.
Well, you understand why the lineup has turned over with leadoff base runner on. That will bring Coach McMahon out of the dugout for a quick conversation with Quincy. There's nobody throwing. Pitch count isn't really up, so would not expect a change here. Yeah, one of the things Chris told us between games about why he was going with Quincy is, trying to establish a rotation for the future conference series that are down the road. What is down the road next week is a Tuesday, Thursday, 3-game set with Heritage. Travel to Columbus on Tuesday. 4 o'clock start to the JV game. Varsity will follow after, and then the Patriots will come to Senatobia for the doubleheader next Thursday. 4 o'clock start there as well. See if the Griffins choose to bunt here. They will. What's up and out, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Misses high, 2-0. They stay with the bunt. Quincy stays with the pitch up and down the zone, so it's 3-0.
I think this is definitely the most 3-ball counts I've seen from Quincy.
3-0, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So now,
after a walk,
now there will begin some stirring in the Chief dugout to trot down to the bullpen. Not sure who that is. Looks like Hayden Smith, but again, I'm staring right into the sun too.
Again, I assume if you're going to bunt to second, you're going to bunt to third. Yeah. Good bunt on line. That might be trouble all the way around.
Nice play by Quincy, and they're going to say he's safe, though. Nice barehand play by Pratt. And they're loaded for the Griffins here in their half of the fifth.
Jake, I try not to be one to, blame and talk about umpires, but I'm not saying it wasn't a close play, but that didn't look like a tough call for an out. Was it closer than you? I mean, it looked definitively out.
All I'll say is we're not really questioning it in our dugout. So
that's true, too.
That is what I'll go with. So they're loaded with nobody out in the fifth. Two of the better hitters in this lineup now coming to the plate with a chance to.
Kleinheider here with 2 ground balls to Cole at third. We could use one here.
No question. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Breaker. Fouled off, 1-1.
That's a pretty good swing.
Yep. Count evens up with ball and a strike. Barnes sets up inside. Really good pitch. Says inside, 2-1.
See, all y'all complained about the last 2 umpires.
That was the nicest complaint of a ball call I've ever heard. Bouncer to short. Miller will have a chance, I thought, to come home, but he chooses not to. Gets the out at first. So the first run of the baseball game has crossed. And there's now one out.
JT Dustin Tahar,
I believe.
That's what I said.
And they're going to put him on to set up the double play.
So, that's the last ball to Trey was kind of bad luck. You're back in the middle to get a double play, and you get the ground ball, but it's slow roller, so you got weak contact that you like. Have to go to first.
Yeah, like I said, I said he chooses not to come home. It would have been a tough play.
I did think he had a chance
at the plate, but I thought he had a chance.
I did too. Probably saw slow roller. No, I'm going to first. Right then.
Yep, breaking ball in there first, right, and the decision is made that quick. It is. So Pratt ahead in this count. No balls and a strike. Now he's ahead 0-2.
I think they may have scored a run and locked him in, which is, knowing Quincy, definitely could have happened.
Here comes the 0-2. Good breaking ball there out of the zone. The only thing that was going to happen there was either a swing and a miss, strike 3, or ball 1. That was a really good pitch. No chance of hitting it. Here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball, strike 3 called on the inside corner. There's 2 away here in the top of the 5th.
This brings up Ben Sink, a single in his first at bat, and the 1-6 put out. We had the contact at second.
Need to minimize here, and Pratt has a chance to do that. He'll come set. First pitch to Sink, misses up and in. Here's the 1-0. Breaker low, 2-0. Outside corner, called a strike. Sink nods in agreement.
Yep.
2-1, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Go Cajun fastball. Yeah, get out of it right here. That's really, really big.
Yep. Still got to make the pitch, though. Here it comes, 2-2. Backdoor breaker, strike 3, swing and a miss. And that will do it for the Griffin half of the 5th. So Pratt digs himself a little trouble, but is able to minimize the damage. Exactly what you want to see. The Chiefs will trail in this one 1-0 as we head to their half of the 5th inning. Nine 1-2 due up for the Chiefs. Here in the 5th frame. Similar to game number 1. Price led off the 5th in that one and reached on a leadoff single. Chiefs unable to score him as he got to third with 1 out.
Let's try it one more time. I think we can do it now.
Price hit it well in his first plate appearance. but the wind just held it up. As you've heard, probably said 25 times between two games today. Jack turns around and looks at me and you there. He didn't like the strike call. Breaking ball comes in the front door, 0-2. So Price quickly down in the count. They're going to set up inside. Maybe they'll hit him. They don't hit him. Jammer to third. It'll be a tough play. And they get him by a couple of steps. One up, or one down. Trey Miller searching for his first hit of this Thursday afternoon. It's a combined 0 for 5. We're going to reverse jinx him into it right here. Change up, swings right through it, strike one.
Just math alone says his chances are pretty good, huh?
Yep. They double it up, strike two. I'm telling you, this the right fielder doesn't believe that the foul line is your 10th defender because he is guarding it.
That's some softball stuff right there.
If Trey could split a gap in right center, he could run for a while. There's a bouncer. It's going to be a tough play for the second baseman. He feels it charging. The throw is low. He drops it. And I think Trey was going to beat it out anyways, but now I think he's rolled his ankle or something down at first. Kind of lunged at the bag, which is not something you want to see. You're faster if you stay on the ground.
Something definitely came up a little lame there.
But he will stay in the game. And Cole Prosek, who can also split a gap to the right center field side, will have the chance to do just that because, again, the right fielder is on the line.
He does have a hit today. Fly out to center field.
Prosek 1 for 2, tries to drag, and it's foul. 0-1. Pitch misses up, 1-1. Questionable roll through there. Didn't get much of a pause.
Again, you got to be thinking, up one. Trey Miller at first base. You got to be thinking about him a little bit.
Absolutely.
Not much lead though.
Now that ankle may be a something. Bouncer foul.
The change up.
1-2. It was something soft. If it was a changeup, it never really got down.
We just found a lot of end caps today.
Yep. Here comes the 1-2 to Prosek from Camp. First, he will.
I don't think he was going, but definitely had a little flinch in Trey right there. McMahon getting him to extend a little bit.
Camp sets, and they throw it away, and Trey Miller will get to at least second. He'll try for third. There's going to be a play, but he is in there safely. He slides through the bag, but his foot is able to hold the bag. He asks for time. He's still not feeling just great because he got up kind of gimpy there. So now the tying run 90 feet away. Father McGiveny will choose to bring their infield in on the corners. See if they're going to stay back in the middle. So they're in on the corners, back in the middle. One of your best bat handlers on the team at the plate, and Cole Prosek just needs to hit a ball back up the middle. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Swings through a changeup. So Ethan Barnes has the chance to tie this one up.
I think Cole maybe tried to do a little more than he had to right there. But again, he's done it many times.
No doubt. Barnes pops this one up foul. 0-1.
Single in his first at bat. Ground out to short in his second. Again, Trey getting to third base, opens up a few more scoring opportunities.
That one's up. 1-1.
Little man here in the front row game, another foul ball.
Camp sets. Breaking ball called a strike.
That's two this inning that, again, called a strike or not, but I feel like it's new to the game. It hadn't been in the first 4 innings.
Breaking ball hit well to center. Will it hang up? And it will. And Father McGiveny will escape the jam in the 5th. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Griffins on top of the Chiefs, 1-0. And Hayden Smith, it looks like, yes, Hayden Smith will come on in relief of Quincy Pratt. We'll be right back. Seven, 8, 9 due up for Father McGiveny here in the 6th. As we mentioned, Hayden Smith has come on in relief of Pratt, who will now go to third base. Cole Prosick will go over to second. Weldon was DHing in this one, so he will have the chance to still hit for Smith, I believe. First pitch swinging to Pratt. Ball always finds you. 1 up, 1 down.
It's going to bring up catcher Scott Phelps, a walk and a fly to center. And it's called a good game today.
Yep. Yeah, this is very much a, one of those arguments of, is this just one of those it's just baseball type days? But while it is just baseball, the team in the third base dugout has not done the things that they historically do.
No,
just
we definitely had opportunities that we didn't capitalize.
Just simple ground balls and things like that.
You know, for a guy, you know, we talked about Trey hadn't had the greatest day, but he has worked his way to third base twice with one out. You know, and we don't get him in and
pop up
in 2 one-run games. You know, that's big. You know, but again, can't hit every day. You know, you're not going to be great every day. But that's what separates good and great teams. You know, being able to win ugly or however you want to word it.
Win ugly's the right way to term it. Swing and a miss. Barnes will have to complete the put out. He throws over the runner. You see he's mad at himself there, as you can tell on the stream. He cleared himself, but his ball just tailed right back over the base runner. But there's 2 away here in the 6th.
So 2 quick outs brings up the 9-hole tie. Etchison has a single and a walk.
Fastball inside. Hayden Smith has been good in relief this year. I did not give you his numbers. If we get another hitter, I will. But he's been really good in his outings. That one's low in the dirt. 2-1.
There's not many things catchers hate more than the 56-foot fastball.
Yeah, that will frustrate you a touch.
Two one pitch in there for a strike. Way to answer back right there. So 2-2, trying to get out of this 6th inning.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Hayden Smith is able to do just that. So the Chiefs will have a chance to tie this one up as we have a 1-run game as we head to the bottom of the 6th.